Alright, let's cut to the chase. I don't care about Overwatch 2, and I don't think I ever will.
How does it feel to have lived long enough to see all of your favorite franchises go down in flames?
Feels great.
Oh, Overwatch. It should just be Overwatch. What was once a refreshing and exciting FPS experience, the likes of which I hadn't seen since Team Fortress 2, has now been mishandled and misappropriated into a cash cow ripe for milking from company executives. It's exhausting hearing about the monetization and progression scheme of this game, and I feel like I'm not the only one that looks fondly on the initial days of Overwatch 1's release. I remember it. I was in my senior year of high school, and summer was right around the corner. I had played the open beta and immediately fell in love and pre ordered the game. So much love for that game. I played 2 to 3 hours every day after school. I must have sunk over 100 hours into it before I left for college. And unfortunately, I did not have a way to play it since I was in college and I had a crappy laptop. And so it was not until 4 years later that I hopped back into it, and oh boy, was I in for a rough surprise. The game became this uber competitive shell of itself, and gone were the days of meme teams filled with Soldier 76, and now the reign of role queue was here to stay. So, as soon as I installed it, I uninstalled it and stopped playing. And eventually, I stopped thinking about the game entirely. So when Overwatch 2 was announced, I just didn't care. I knew this free-to-play model was a scam from the start, and giving the sequel to Overwatch owners at release was just another way to ease us into this direction for the series, this new direction of battle passes and unlocking heroes through progression instead of just having them right out of the gate. I just don't understand. How can you turn a game that's about experimentation and constantly switching roles, similar to Team Fortress 2, into, well, Apex Legends? And that's the weird thing for me, is that I play Apex Legends and I like Apex Legends, but I don't want Overwatch to be Apex Legends. Just let them be their own separate thing. I think that Overwatch changed way too much for me to find it enjoyable, and I hope it finds success in a new audience. So I don't wish that the game is dead on arrival. It's just that it doesn't feel like it's for me anymore. You know, I look at the gameplay videos and the streams, and I'm just not feeling that excitement that I got when I saw Seagull playing and absolutely demolishing folks. I felt this excitement to be part of a community that was trying something different. And when the game exploded in popularity, I was glad that I got in on the ground floor. Now I've moved on to other games that I feel like are more worth my time, and the constant controversy surrounding Blizzard has made it feel like a chore to have ever been a fan of their work. I felt the same way about Hearthstone, and I think that I won't be installing Overwatch 2, even though I can get it for free. And I definitely don't think I'm going to reclaim that feeling that I had during high school when I was playing its first iteration. There is something indescribable about your first time trying something new, and that nostalgia that I have for the original Overwatch model and Jeff Kaplan's vision from the beginning, and the enthusiasm that I had to see every new developer update as they churned out heroes that were ready for us to play. I'm not getting that same feeling when I look at heroes like Sojourner and Kiriko. And it's not because they don't feel like they fit into the Overwatch universe. I think they definitely do. But there's something sinister to the idea of having to either pay for a battle pass or grind for hours a day in order to unlock those heroes. I want to be able to log into this game and just have them waiting for me and ready to play with. We work for a living, right? And if you don't work for a living, you might be in school or you might just be busy with other chores or something going on in your life that takes you away from being able to devote hundreds of hours into this game. And it seems like this game wants it and wants you to only play it. This game can't be your whole life. And one thing I liked about Overwatch 1 was the ability to hop in and hop out. I came back from school, I played for 2 to 3 hours, and I was done. I had to go to bed. I had to wake up for school the next day. I never felt that I had to stay online because I had to unlock a certain thing or finish my daily challenges. Instead, I just felt like I was done playing with it, and for good measure. I don't want to feel like I'm addicted to a game or that it has its hooks in me just so I can unlock a character or get that next skin. I don't think that that model is something that I want to subscribe to. And for some reason, I don't feel that with Apex Legends. And maybe it's because I don't have the FOMO with not playing as Vantage because there's other heroes that I really enjoy playing as. And also, Apex Legends was free from the start. That's not something that we were used to with Overwatch 2. I would have happily paid $60 to get a new installment of the franchise if it meant that there were more characters that I could have played with and that the rest would have come out for free. You can keep your skins behind paywalls, you can maintain a battle pass for cosmetics. To be honest, they don't do anything for me. But when you lock behind game mechanics and entire heroes that honestly might be fun to experiment with behind this inadvertent, insurmountable paywall, it makes me not want to play what you have created. And I feel really bad for the developers of this game because I know that it's really not their fault that these incredible designs and incredible heroes that they've been tasked with creating are now trapped, such that only a fraction of the player base, those that are the most dedicated to spending time or spending money on the game, can be able to enjoy what they've worked so hard to put forward. So, I don't think I'm going to be playing Overwatch 2. Let me know what you think in the comments, and if you agree with me, I'm happy to hear why, and if you disagree with me, that's fine too. Just let me know because I'm here for what you want to say, and I'm happy to chat more about how I'm feeling about this game. Thanks, everybody.